It's Tim Albright with AVNation with the road to InfoComm. InfoComm 2025 happens the 11th to the 13th of June in beautiful Orlando, Florida. And with me to talk about visionary solutions and what they've got coming down the pipeline is my buddy, Mr. Scott Freshman. Welcome, sir.
Yeah, thanks, Tim. Thanks for having me.
Good to see you. Good to see you as always. 3215-3215 is where we will find you. It's where we'll find the fine folks at Visionary Solutions. If you're not familiar with Visionary Solutions, you need to be. They've done quite a bit of evolution and releasing new products over the last couple of years. Scott, this time around, what will we find in the Visionary Solutions booth?
Some exciting new products this year. One in particular that we announced just yesterday is our AV over IP conferencing bridge. And what this is, it's a single USB-C cable that is going to provide 100 watts of charging power, wired Ethernet for the BYOD laptop that's connecting to it, bidirectional audio and video with Dante embedding and de-embedding in AES67. So we'll be able to take audio and video from the far end, bring that into the local area, extract that audio, send that to DSP for sound reinforcement. We'll be able to take Dante from Dante microphones on the local network and from the DSP with AEC applied to that and embed that and send that to the far end all over a single cable that's compatible with our AV over IP 5 series encoders and decoders. So really, really cool stuff. The market's been kind of asking us for that since we introduced our USB-C I/O on the Duet encoder and decoders a few years ago. So that's exciting. We are also introducing some new wall plates that are compatible with our 5 series. We'll have a new wall plate decoder with an HDMI output and 2 USB-Cs for USB over IP capabilities, bringing audio and video back from decoders, that wall plate specifically, to encoders across the network. Also, we're going to be introducing a HDMI and USB-C input encoder wall plate. The market's been really, pushing for USB-C as we move to that connector. Additionally, we'll have another wall plate with HDMI, USB-C, and Bluetooth to Dante audio bridge as well, similar to the HDMI wall plate that we have now with Bluetooth. This one will add a USB-C connector.
Scott, you mentioned a phrase here that I don't think I've heard many people talk about, and that's USB over IP. Now, we're familiar with AV over IP. We've been talking about it for, good Lord, over 10 years now. Explain to folks if they're hearing this for the first time and go, okay, great, USB over IP, I can do KVM switcher, right? Keyboard, video and mouse. How important is this new move to USB-C over IP?
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of people wanting to transport and extend audio and video over USB for soft codec or for codec integration, conferencing applications, unified communications. So our AV over IP endpoints have multiple workflow capabilities in terms of transporting that that audio and video, that UVC and UAC audio and video, back from decoders, for example, USB connectors on decoders back to encoders across the network in the opposite direction of what would normally be the multicast from encode to decode. At the same time, we can bring audio and video back from decode to encode. Additionally, with our USB-C I/O on the encoders and decoders and the AV conferencing bridge that we're announcing, and we'll be demonstrating at the booth, by the way, we can bring USB into encoders and out of off of the virtual matrix UVC. So anything on the virtual matrix that is instantly switchable at the decoder can come out UVC for capture in a PC and soft codec integration, Teams, Teams Rooms, Zoom, etc.
Very cool. 3215-3215 is where we can find that, is where we'll find Scott and Visionary Solutions. Scott, not everybody's going to InfoComm, so if they're not going and they want to follow along with everything that Visionary Solutions is talking about that week, how do they do that?
You can find us on our website at visionary-av.com or on LinkedIn as well.
All right, very good. Scott Freshman from Visionary Solutions. Thanks so much. For us, for AVNation, go by our website, avnation.tv. That's avnation.tv, and follow along as we also head to Orlando for InfoComm 2025, the 11th through the 13th of June. All that and more at AVNation.tv. That's AVNation.tv.